Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to Mindset Change with your sister in prosperity, Carol. Change your thinking, change your life. Now, I hope you're keeping well and the weather is treating you right. Welcome to Mindset Change. Okay? Where change your thinking, change your life is our mantra. Okay, we will always keep on repeating that mantra. Change your thinking, change your life, because we have known the secrets of the universe, the secrets of life, and it's time while we still have our memories intact. Because I always tell you that when you die, you usually come back through the law of reincarnation of souls. And when you come back because of the laws, you come with your memory wiped. Yes, you never remember anything. You even forget your soul mission. You have to start afresh. But now, take advantage of this season that you have remembered who you are, you have remembered your soul mission, you have remembered your identity. You are a soul, a spiritual being of light. Okay? So that even if when you die, you won't be able to cross over to the second heaven, at least when you reincarnate, you reincarnate in a correct door. Okay, a correct door where some of your memories will be intact, and you won't take a longer time on earth trying to find yourself. Okay, always understand the laws of the universe, the laws that were hidden from you by the Kali Yuga system, the old earth, the deep state, the beast system. Because now they know their time is ending, they will do everything to hide information and to corrupt your energies, because they know everything is energy and energy is everything. And a wise man told us, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, vibrations, and frequencies. Those are not my words. They were spoken by the genius of our time, our ancestors. Okay? So always guard your energy. And always remember, whatever you focus on expands. Okay, always be ahead of your time and go become a knowledge seeker, a truth seeker, so that you can know the hidden knowledge that was hidden from you by the Babylonian system and the Roman Empire system, so that they can they can cage you in this art school. You keep on learning lessons. You keep on forgetting who you are. You keep on coming back. The law of reincarnation of souls. Okay, it's time for us to act smart and move smartly. Okay, now before we start our video, let me welcome my returning subscribers. Gota. We have reached 4,000 subscribers. That means we are doing something, and we are all working as a team, because I told you we have to show up for our brothers, for our sisters. Those people who have woken up, make sure you share the video. When you learn, you also go teach another. We go teaching each other so that we can all wake up. Because when we work as cousins, because now we know we are all one and we came from one source, Yahuwah, the Most High God, Gaiwa Nyaga, we are all sisters, we are all brothers, we are all cousins. So we need to act like it. If you happen to know hidden knowledge, open a TikTok channel or a YouTube channel. Spread the word. Because the energies are favoring us. The golden age of Aquarius, where power is returning back to the people. Which people? Black, Hebrews, Africans. It's time for us to take our power back, the power that was stolen by the Roman Empire system and the Babylonian Empire systems. Okay, so congratulations, because we are heading somewhere, and we will be able to collapse kabisa the deep state, the Kali Yuga system, the beast system. We will collapse it, and we will be able to raise the kingdom of God, which is coming from heaven to earth. The new earth, the Udamaki wa Dayu, okay, the new frequency of change, so that we can stop wallowing in misery, we can end poverty, we can end suffering here on earth. Okay, so we need to work as a team, and we continue with that spirit of being your brothers and sisters keepers. Okay, so always when you get my videos, share, and like, comment, so that YouTube can move me. Also, YouTube can move me. So by the time we get to 2026, we will have awakened almost 8% of people in Kenya, because we only need 8% people in Kenya to wake up, so that we can overturn the old earth completely and bring down the new earth 5D, the kingdom of heaven here on earth, so it can stand, and we can manifest the King Habinga, and we can manifest the Queen Oracle. Okay, because now we have to balance masculine energy and feminine energy. That is why we are saying the return of Black Madonna, the return of Damadhya, the return of red dragon queens, because those were the ladies who will reincarnate in us, so that we can be able to balance the physical realm and the spiritual realm. Because ladies, you are responsible. The feminine energy is responsible for the spiritual realm. Men are responsible for the physical realm, but we all have those two energies, masculine energy and feminine energy. And if we balance those two energies, the world will become whole and all our suffering will end. Okay, you need to learn this hidden knowledge so that you can always be one step ahead, and we can be able to move our people from the old earth 3D and take them to the new earth 5D. Okay, also I want to welcome my new subscribers. Always know you're welcomed. Here we are game changers, we are change agents, and we are bettering ourselves so that we can move to the new earth and we can take our power back, the power that was stolen from us by the beast system, by the deep state. It's time for us to take our power back. Okay, now our topic today is just a minute. Our topic today is the Nganya or the matatu that was launched by George Ruto, that is called Moon. Guess what? The beast system, the deep state, the old earth Kali Yoga, which is collapsing. You know, they rule us remotely because they know everything is energy and energy is everything. They rule you remotely by caging your mindset. Okay? Now, this word mode is the reverse, it's doom. Let me repeat. This matatu or this Nganya, its name is mode. Guess what? M-O-O-D. In reverse, it's doom. Okay? Now, those are coded languages. Coded languages from the beast system. Coded languages from the Roman Empire and Babylonian empires. Those who rule your president. Those who tell your president what to do. Okay? Those people who took our independence. Those who collided with Akina Jomo Kenyatta and they sold. They took the soul of Kenya and they sold our independence. They are the ones behind this matatu, this Nganya. And now they are using George Ruto to try and corrupt the mind of the GenZs so that they can forget the change they are bringing. Well, that's why we are telling you, know thyself. Wake up. Before you see anything with your physical eyes, first of all, see everything with your spiritual eyes. And if at this present moment, God has not opened your spiritual eyes and your spiritual ears, go to Google, go to TikTok, go to YouTube, go Google the word mode, M-O-O-D, in reverse, doom, D-O-O-M, go Google. The information is all over the internet. The codes this deep state use, the codes this beast system use. Also, their signs, because they usually use signs. They usually use signs to communicate. They also use word codes to communicate. Okay, you are there, you are happy. A new matatu has been launched. Seriously, you guys will need to wake up. Remember, most of the GenZs who were killed where in the CBD during Mandamano. Their blood is still there. Okay, where was this Nganya launched? In KICC. Where? The same place, the CBD. Okay, so if you are spiritually asleep, there are some entities that are at work in this mode, this doom. Okay, and most of the GenZs were in town that day when this Nganya was being launched. And I'm sure most of them did not decode the hidden knowledge behind that launch and behind that Nganya, because they are asleep spiritually. But now, those people who are awake, those people who decoded the message behind this Nganya, this mode, doom, know what is happening by what the deep state and the beast system are doing. Okay, because we are in the age where their time has ended, their leadership is over. God is taking his universe back through Kenya, because I told you Kenya is a stargate. Kenya is the promised land. Nothing can happen to the whole world before it passes through Kenya, because Kenya is the stargate of the universe. And God's throne, the physical throne, is in Mount Kenya, Mount Kirinyaga, Mount Zion. Okay, so you see, nothing can happen on earth before it passes through Kenya. And now the people who have been given the mantle of bringing change, they have the codes. Inside them are the GenZs and the star seeds. Those are the generals that are in the front line because they came with codes of change inside them. Their code change are inbuilt in their DNA, in their blood, in their system. So they are the target by this deep state and the beast system. So you, GenZs, be very careful with whatever you consume, wherever you are called to go. Before you go, do your own research. Talk to God. Ask Him, what is the meaning of this invitation? And He will tell you. You only need to be still and know yourself and listen. He will tell you. He will decode for you the meaning of that invitation, the meaning of whatever will happen in that invitation. So yeah, my good people, this is the time for you to wake up spiritually and always see with the spiritual eyes first before you see with the physical eyes, because times are changing and the beast system is fighting with everything they have in order to remain in power, because they know their power is over. Now God has taken his universe back. The legitimate God, Yahuwah, Gaiwa Kirenyaga, okay, who created the heavens and earth, not the fake God you pray in your churches. That is Baal, the Damiaj, the Yohaboth, who was created by Sophia by mistake. You go read about the Damiaj and the icons. They will educate you more. Go look for the secret book of John. The secret book of John is in YouTube, TikTok, Google, is everywhere. Go look for the secret book of John. It will educate you how our suffering came to be, how people have been worshipping a fake god, Damiaj, Baal, who was created by Sophia by mistake. Okay, because she was trying to make somebody, to make a human being without the God's consent. Because I told you God is two in one, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, now Sophia was trying to make a human being without involving the divine masculine. That is why her creation backfired. And now Damiaj, the Yahboth, was created. Now the fake God who rules the old earth, the beast system, the deep state. It's a lot that was hidden from you. That is why you need to become truth seekers, game changers, and change agents. Okay, so let's continue, my beautiful people. Now you see, now the Gen Z were called, and many of them went to that meeting blindly. They didn't even take a shield. But those who are awakened are trying their best to return whatever energy that was stolen from the Gen Zs that day. To confuse them in order to abandon or abort their change mission, the mission they were brought here to do, their sole mission by God, change, to bring the new earth, to bring the kingdom of God from heaven to earth. Okay, so you have to be awoke, very, very awoke, because in this season shit will happen and things will go down. Now, now you at your own time, you go do more research about the word mod and the word dome. It's a reverse. The way the beast system and the deep state use the codes, their language codes. Just the way we use the light codes, they also use the dark codes in order to manipulate energy and manipulate the system. You see, and that is what they did on Saturday, because they knew today is 24th. Today is Thursday, 24th. Guess what? New moon in Cancer, 2 degrees. That is when you say new moon in Cancer, 2 degrees. That is when the destiny of Kenya is being changed, is being prepared to be changed and to be cleansed, so that on the Lion's Gate, 8 August, the Kenya can take her throne back. You see, everything is calculated. They are doing calculated moves. Yet you are there. We are trying to wake you up, but we are there telling us to kojaba. Wewe, I'm telling you, karada ama upangwe. Hapa ni ukae rada ama upangwe. Yes, because the people you are dealing with are very awakened. They know how to manipulate the system. Yet we are trying to teach you how to manipulate the system with the truth that will set you free. Na wewe uko hapa ukisema sisi tuko jaba. Wewe jipange ama upangwe. Mambo ni mawili. Upangwe ama ujipange. Okay? I hope you're together. Because if you don't take the throne, even there's a verse that says, the kingdom of God suffereth violence. Okay, you have to take the kingdom of God with violence. Okay, so it won't come smoothly. Shit must go down for the kingdom of God to stand. So be ready. And the only way you'll be ready is for you to go to the rabbit hole of your oppressors, the deep state, the beast system, the Roman Empire, and the Roman Empire and the Babylonian Empire systems. Those systems that oppress you without your knowledge. You have to go to the rabbit hole to dig their hidden knowledge, because this hidden knowledge is the knowledge of our ancestors that they hid from us. Now they are using our own knowledge to oppress us by caging our mentality, mental slavery. You see, this thing is very twisted. The system is very twisted. So it's up to you to wake up and change the twisted mindset they're operating with, so we can collapse the old earth 3D and we can bring forth the new earth, the 5D, with knowledge, hidden knowledge from our ancestors. Okay. And remember, we are in the age of Aquarius, the golden age of Aquarius, the messianic kingdom, where the truth is coming out by its own, because the system, the old earth, will collapse by its own weight, because it has reached its 360 degrees of evil, of manipulation, okay, of caging the chosen one's minds. Okay, now the Matatu mode, which was launched on Saturday, it was weighed by the laws of Ma'at. The laws of Ma'at are the divine laws, the spiritual laws that governs the universe, or the spiritual realm and the physical realm. It was weighed because the energies that we were receiving from that Matatu were questionable. That is why we went to weigh it in the laws of Ma'at. Guess what? The feather went up, and the heart of the owners of that matatu went down. That means there is something questionable about that matatu. It's operating on some very nasty codes, because everything is energy and energy is everything. Be warned, you people, because you Gen Z, you are the torch bearers of the new earth. You are the one to bring change to the whole world. Okay, so be very careful with wherever you engage yourself in. Wherever you are called to any invitation, discern first before you go. Okay, discern first the motive of the invitation before you go, because this is the age, this is the season where manipulation, your minds will be caged by the system, the beast system and the deep states, so that you will abandon your soul mission to bring change. So be very careful with the frequency you entertain in your lives. Okay, because I've always told you that everything is energy and energy is everything, and the beast system is here working among your people so that they can hide the truth and they can still keep you in bondage, but their time is over. But if you don't play smart, they will steal again your golden age and you'll be left wallowing in misery. So you better be smart, because the time for change is now. It's called Itweka, the golden age, the messianic kingdom. Okay, now lack of discernment from Kenyans, that is our biggest problem. People are not discerning because people are spiritually asleep. That's why you need chosen ones, the star seeds. You need to work overtime to wake people up, so that everybody can be on the same page and we can be able to collapse the old earth, the 3D, the Kali Yoga system, so that God's people can be set free. Because I told you, God cannot move unless you move. So we have to move in order for God to move. Okay, because now you are the ones carrying the code change, the codes of change in you. Now when you move, God will move and he will do the impossibles. Whatever you cannot do, he will do it. Okay, but now you have to make the first move, you yourself, the chosen ones. I hope you're together and at least you're understanding how the spiritual realm and the physical realm work. As above, so below, as within, so without. The spiritual realm, if anybody does not move in the physical, the spiritual realm will not move. So you see, you have to be the first one to bring the signal of change, so that it can be picked in the spiritual realm and it can be brought back with frequencies, so that change can be activated. Okay, you have to learn this hidden knowledge so that you can work with God, the law of times and seasons. You can become a co-creator with God, because you and God are a majority. You and God are co-creators. You have to take your position, okay, so that this beast system or this deep state will stop taking away your power away from you without your knowledge. Okay, now as I always tell you, you are the one to end your oppression by you going to the rabbit hole of your oppressors to learn their tricks, the signs they use, the letters they use, the names they use. Now you see, they reverse the names. Now the word doom, they have written it mode so that you won't know is the word doom. You are there laughing. There's a new Nganya in town, and you don't know that Nganya is a trap of your soul. Wewe, hey, ndio I have told you, jipange ama upangwe in this season where the Kali Yoga is going down and the new earth is coming up. Lack of knowledge and ignorance is the root cause of all Kenyans' problems, because people are not decoding the truth behind everything. You only see the surface and you don't go to look for information. In this era of technology, I always tell you, the truth is all over the internet. You only need to make time, or every day make 20% of your time to know thyself, to decode the hidden knowledge, to know how God moves. Because when you know how God moves, it will be so hard for the beast system, for the deep state to capture your mind, to steal your energies, because they are called energy vampires, and they use your energy to prosper themselves. Yet you are there wallowing in misery while other people are harvesting your energy. Always learn more about energy and how energy works, because you should make energy your currency. Energy is your currency. Energy is more important than money, because when you align your energies, you'll be able to attract good people, good things in your life, and you'll be able to bring change, because you have to become the change you want to see, because change starts with you. Okay, change starts with you, inside you, in your soul, before it bounces back out in your physical life. Okay, so you have to understand these laws, that change starts with you, you, in your soul. Change your inner self so that your outer self, your life experiences can change. Those are the laws of the universe. And if you follow these laws of the universe, they will stop working against you, and now they will work for you, because now you have decided to become a game changer and a change agent. Okay, now today 24th is the new moon in Cancer, and the new moon means motherland Kenya. Okay, so decode these messages. That is why the Nganya was launched on Saturday, one week to new moon, because now the new moon energies, they usually come 1 week before, and they will last 1 week after the new moon. So you have to know about the full moons, the new moons, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse. Those are portals, big gateways where you can make or break your life. Okay, so stop making the beast system, the deep state, to be the one controlling your destinies. Always show up to learn this hidden knowledge, so that you can know when we have a new moon, when we have a full moon, when we have a solar eclipse, when we have a lunar eclipse, when we have gateway and portals, 1111, 222. They are usually three. 369, those portals, 1111, 1212, those are gateways, portals, which are very powerful. Do not let the beast system harvest your destiny when those portals opens. Be ahead of your time and be the one at the driver's seat of your destiny. Be the one to control your soul. Stop letting the deep state, the beast system, to control your soul. Be the one to control your soul yourself by knowledge, which is power, which will set you free from the Kali Yoga system of oppression and suffering. So I hope you're together, and somebody somewhere has learned something, and from today you will take your power back by learning more about thyself. Learn more about the law of times and seasons. Know what the new moon brings. The new moon, you have to plant a seed, so that this seed, you will harvest it on the full moon. And on the full moon, something will end, so that something can start manifesting on the new moon. Okay, you have to understand these cycles, the way they operate. The new moon, the full moon, the lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse. Because when we have solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, those are the big gateway where our destinies are either advanced or reversed. Okay, that's why we always say you can have a reversal, or you can have an upgrade of your destiny. When you have a reversal of your destiny, you won't go anywhere. You will repeat whatever soul lessons you have been learning. But when you are upgraded, you will go to your next level, to the next step of your soul's mission, or your soul's mission or vision. Okay, that is how the system works, the law of times and seasons, which the beast system know like the back of their hands. Yet you chosen ones, you don't know because of lack of knowledge and ignorance. So you have to stop that mindset of saying people are jaba, watu wako jaba. Take the knowledge, go do your own research, and do more research about these seasons, so that these seasons can stop passing you by. You can always take them and take your power now. Okay, now I hope I have educated somebody somewhere, and from today you will wake up to this hidden knowledge. Go to the rabbit hole of your oppressor so you can know what they do in order to take your power away. And when you know that, when the portals or the gateways open, when they are there thinking they will steal your destiny, you'll be there guarding your destiny. There won't be any destiny swap. There won't be any stars swap. You will always have your star intact, because now you have woken up from your spiritual sleep. Okay, now another thing, let me thank you because of working with me. At least now we have hit the 4K subscribers, and we will go hitting more subscribers, because now we are working together as a team. Know thyself. Preach the gospel of know thyself. Okay, you have to take time to know who you are, to know who your soul, to know your soul contracts, your soul agreements that your soul wrote, and to know how the soul works, so that if your soul wrote something that you know will trap you here on earth, now that you have your memories intact with you, you can be able to reverse it. But the information is all over the internet, how to reverse whatever is not working for you and put whatever will work for you, so that in your next reincarnation, if you will come back, you won't suffer the way you have suffered in the present reincarnation. You have the power in your hands because of the law of free will. Go learn more about the law of free will, the terms and conditions of the law of free will. Here I'm teaching you the laws of Ma'at. The laws of Ma'at are the laws that work in the spiritual realm that usually applies in our life experiences in the physical realm. As above, so below. When you learn more about the laws of Ma'at, you will be able to reverse whatever is eating you from your soul, and you will be able to activate whatever will work for you. Okay, and in your next reincarnation, if you will come back, you'll be able to maneuver easily and effortlessly. And if you'll ascend to higher realms of consciousness, you will be able to apply for jobs while you are still here on earth, to apply for permanent jobs in the spiritual realm, so that you won't come back here again. Because when you come back here again, the problem is you are coming with your memory wiped out. You forget everything. You even forget who you are. You start from zero. And by the time you learn who you are, it's already late. Because some people are waking up when it's already late. Like they are 90. Now you see, when you wake up to know thyself at the age of 90, do you know you don't have a lot of time? That's why you need to wake up early, so that you can finish whatever you have to finish early, so that you can block that gateway of the law of reincarnation. And you and the law of reincarnation will be you'll be apart, and now you'll be able to take your power back from your soul, because I told you your soul rules 95% of your life. And now, while you are alert spiritually, you know how to work with your soul, mind, and body. They can work together now. You know how to manipulate energy now, because you have remembered. All your memories, soul memories, are awake. They are intact. Now is the time for you to make for yourself a good life. If you don't want to come back again here on earth, this is the time for you to correct everything that you need to correct, so that you'll ascend to higher realms and you won't reincarnate again and forget everything and start from zero and start suffering again. You see, you have the power. But first, go study the law of free will. It's there. Terms and conditions of the law of free will. First of all, you have to know thyself from a soul level, from a core level. Do your shadow work. Clear all your soul karmas, your soul lessons, so that at least you can free your soul. Your soul can be free from the law of reincarnation of souls, and you can stop repeating the same cycles. Every reincarnation, whenever you come to earth, you are repeating the same lesson. Like now, there are some people who have married like 10 times because they are not getting their soul lesson. You keep on marrying and remarrying, marrying and remarrying. By the time you leave this earth, you have like 100 soul ties in yourself because of marrying and remarrying. Those are the soul lessons we want to finish in these times, in this season, so that we can free our souls from the reincarnation and repeating the same soul lessons from January to December. And when you die, when you are born again, you come to repeat the same soul lesson. You come, you go, you come, you go. Some of you, your souls are like 440, almost 1,000,000 years old, because you're not getting the lessons, because earth is a school for souls. Okay, now we have to wake up and be very serious with our shadow work. We be very serious with how we work with the laws of Ma'at, because you cannot cheat or lie in the laws of Ma'at. Those are the laws that weigh the soul and the heart of a human being, and they are weighed by the feather. You go look for the laws of Ma'at and how they work. You cannot shortcut in the laws of Ma'at. And the laws of Ma'at, they work with the Akashic record vaults of your soul lessons, your soul karmic agreement and contracts. So you see, here you cannot cheat the universe. The universe has kept all your tabs, all your information, present, future, past, present, and future. They are all there in your Akashic records. They will only look and weigh with the law of Ma'at. And that now the law of Ma'at will be the one to say whether you will go back to earth or you will ascend to higher realms, or whether you will ascend to the higher realms, and in another lifetime you will come back here on earth, and all your memories will be wiped out. You will start again. Is that what you want? You have to take your power back now that your memory has returned. You are very alert spiritually, and you can be able to control what your soul contract, your soul agreement will write in your next life. Okay? So, I hope somebody somewhere has learned something, and you will go to work and learn more about the law of free will and the terms and conditions which applies to the law of free will, so that you can be able to rescue yourself, rescue your soul. Take your power from your soul level, so that your soul can stop writing hard soul lessons for you. Okay? You see, you have the power, but no, lack of information and ignorance is your problem. Okay? But now, no, you have the power in your hands. Now that you have remembered your true identity, a soul, a frequency, an energy, a vibration. Work with those vibrations of yours, so you can free yourself from the law of samsara, the law of reincarnation of souls. Learn how the soul works. Learn about the Akashic records, how they operate. Learn about your soul contracts and your soul agreements, how they sabotage your life, and they make you get stuck in the wheel of reincarnation, the wheel of samsara. Okay? I hope you're together, and at least now we are getting somewhere. Okay? Now, let me stop from there. We will meet next time. Okay? And remember to hit that notification bell. Hit the subscription bell, so that whenever I upload a video, you'll be the first one to know, and you'll always keep track of the law of times and seasons. And you know, today, the 24th of July, we have new moon in Cancer. New moon means new things are coming in. Okay, full moon means old things are going. That is when you can even manifest a divorce. You can be pushed out of a job that is not aligning with your soul, a marriage that is not aligning with your soul. Okay, so that it can be realigned. But now the problem is because you are asleep. When this gets open and you are activated, because you are asleep, you don't know what is happening. You get yourself another time to a wrong marriage, to a wrong job. You miss your destiny. You start afresh. You suffer, then you you are removed again by destiny. That is the work of Pluto and Saturn. They're the ones that removes us with kicks and blows from our wrong destinies. And now the problem is, because people are still asleep, they usually go to another wrong destiny. They push you out again. You go again to another wrong destiny. By the end of the day, you have been in 10 marriages. You have been in 10 jobs. And you can't even ask yourself, why am I getting chased away? What is happening to me? Okay? You need to call yourself sometimes for a meeting. A soul, body, mind meeting. Ask yourself hard questions. Go to Google, go to YouTube, go to TikTok. You will find us, light workers, explaining to you what happens behind the scene. That the spiritual realm controls the physical realm, as above, so below, as within, so without. And your soul wrote all your soul contracts. And if you don't align and heal those negative energies will continue tormenting you, taking you to your wrong destinies, giving you wrong partners, blocking you from your destiny, attracting toxic relationships that will block you from your correct destiny, jobs that will block you from your soul mission, the job that God had planned that you will go to do to advance the kingdom. You see, life is so simple, but now lack of knowledge and ignorance is our problem. But we need to change, because change is everything, and change will start with you. You are the one to start the change inside you, the soul, so that your change can manifest in your physical life experiences, as above, so below, as within, so without. Okay, understand these laws, the laws of Ma'at, the spiritual laws which work behind the scene, which were hidden away from you. Understand them. These laws are all over the internet. Learn them so you can work with them instead of those laws working against you. Because even if you don't know about these laws, they don't stop working. They work either for you or against you. Hapa ni kama karata, pata potea. You see, but this is not the time of pata potea. This is the time to take knowledge. Use the knowledge. Work with the knowledge so that the hidden knowledge can work for you instead of it working against you. Okay? I hope somebody somewhere has learned something, and you will go to work to know thyself from a soul level. Work on your karmas. If you have to reverse some negative karmas, reverse them. If you have to write some new soul contracts, right, while you are still here with your memories intact. Because when you come again, your memories will be wiped out. That is one of the conditions for you when you are coming to earth, that all your memories will be wiped out. That is a condition that we cannot change. That is why when you come here, you start from zero as a baby. Now you go knowing thyself. You go failing, you go advancing. Now you see, now that you have remembered who you are, take advantage of that memory and correct your past, present, and future, so that you can be able to advance to higher consciousness, and you can stop this soul wiping, memory wiping of the laws of the universe. You can know how to maneuver in this game of life, because life is a game. You only need to know how to play it and win it. Everything is on the internet to educate you. You only need to show up. 20% of your time every day, dedicate it to know thyself. Because when you know thyself, you are advancing yourself. Your past, present, and future timelines. They are called timelines in all dimensions. I told you we have so many dimensions. Universes, galaxies, realms, dimensions. We have so many galaxies, universes, realms, dimensions. We have so many. You have to learn more about them so that you can know where you want to go after you leave this universe, this physical realm. Okay, you are the one to prepare yourself now that you have all your memories intact, so that your soul won't write hard soul contracts, hard soul agreement, which will give you a run for your money, and you'll be unable to overcome them while you are here on earth. Okay, so my good people, like, comment, share, and subscribe so we can build our community together and we can work as cousins that we are. Okay, now take good care of your mental health, because now you know your mind can make you or break you. And remember, we are in the age of Aquarius, where power is returning back to the people. people who Africans, the black Hebrews, let us not waste the energies of the new earth 5D. Let us work with these energies, and these energies can stop working against us, and learn more. Go to the rabbit hole of the deep state, the beast system. Learn their signs, their sign languages. Learn their code names, so they can stop stealing your energies or harvesting your energies without your knowledge. Mod doom. Wewe karada, jipange ama upangwe. Okay, now enjoy yourselves, and know God loves you, and so do I. See you.